We have these eggs here. I think they'll be enough for us. This is a broiler, KOP 500. I think it's from the Czech Republic. Well, everything is set up like I said. I hope that as many as possible will hatch, and we'll just wait and watch. So, Southern Crown, it says growth here. This is probably the start since it's so small.
Growth finish, basically?
Yeah. Start, growth, finish. Here we have the first chicks, broilers, starting to hatch. So we set up the brooder. Here we have 26 broilers. We had 30 eggs. Wow, 230, 240 grams. These are Cobb 500 broilers. It's the 6th day and they're already big. I don't know if we have enough for a week. They're really big, very heavy.
We'll make size like that. Everything will be just right. I threw in a little hay, of course. We need to bring some sawdust, but there wasn't any sawdust yet, so for now we have hay.
They're pretty big now. I'm not sure if the camera shows it, but they don't walk well anymore. It's been 21 days now. I think 22 days, and this is how they look. They're pretty big and heavy. 1406, here are 54, it's day 27. 1700. 1680. These tables, as of today, according to one table, they should be 1,300. According to the other table, they should be 1,500. That's why I weighed only 3 of them, and as you saw, the weights were 1,400 something, 1,600 and 1,700. The weight is very good. Look. Watch the continuation in the next episode. The continuation of the next episode. We'll score against Berlerov because it's 30 degrees here. We need them because they're having a really hard time breathing. We've tried everything, fans and whatever you can think of, but some of them are still not doing well. We have 26 of them. We definitely can't do 40 today. It's only our 40th day today. We'll try, of course, to stretch it out to keep the ones that are left a bit longer and fatten them up.
Maybe it's cooler for them. We think so overall.
We'll see. There are some that are so huge, I don't even know how much they weigh. We'll weigh them after the slaughter.
We won't show the slaughter because many people complain they don't like it.
On the second channel, I'll show a little with subtitles, Dimitar Zok. He's actually snorting. I mean, he's breathing and even snorting, wheezing. He's pretty big. I also have some that are sprayed. These sprayed ones have messy butts. They also need to be removed first. So, well, that's the problem. This one too, yeah. If you notice, the biggest ones have trouble breathing. The smaller ones aren't breathing that way yet. I'll try, of course, to leave them a bit longer. We only slaughter for ourselves, not as professionals. We're actually former city dwellers. And so I ask you not to pay attention to certain things because we're not professional butchers or anything like that. So maybe it's a bit dirty somewhere or there are some stumps sticking out, but what can we do? So this is how we plan to make chicken stew and pâté.
Well, so let's get started.
All right, we're all set, yes?
We overdid it a little bit.
This isn't the best chicken because it's the first one. The water wasn't really boiling, and Sasha almost cut off the whole neck. So this isn't the best chicken, but we weighed it. 3 kilograms it was.
With the giblets?
Completely, yes. Now it's totally without guts. Hooray! 2,500 take it off, 2,500, 2,540.
This is still the worst one.
This is the 40th day, over a month already. I really like the broiler and we didn't cheat. 2,540. And here, look, there's nothing here. The chicken has nothing. 2,540. Can you imagine? I actually liked it. So we want to show you how to butcher a carcass. Let me clarify, we're not professionals, just former city people.
We have everything, like running water at home, but not outside.
I don't really want to go home.
Yeah, there will be too much trash there.
Home, we're at the bathhouse. Well, I wouldn't say we're perfect. You see, there's a little something, some feathers or something. By the way, how should I put it? The broiler already has some abrasions, even though it's only the 40th day. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good. I'll show you how we do it.
Well, we just weighed all of them on average. They're all
2.5 kilograms.
Give or take 100 grams, more or less, on each one.
We just cut here, like this, downwards, take out the guts. Then I took out the stomach. The stomach is bad. With broilers, it's really bad. What else is left here? I'll cut that separately later. The liver, the heart, that's separate. Basically, we remove it. And as for how I butcher, I'm the one who butchers, not Sasha. That's just how it is in our family. I have a specialized education. So as for time, I start with the thigh like this, just go along like that. And the thigh snaps just like that. And it's already being cut here, right along the joint like this. If I see any little feathers, I remove them. We don't eat the skin at all, but we try to clean the thigh like this. Now the second one too, starting with the skin. Then like this, you cut off the fascia, and now the whole thigh is exposed. Then like this, you break it apart. And here, you cut like this, and again, you can dip the joint in water. Koopa, so here I don't leave much meat on the wings because the breast is important to me. Here is the breast, you see, you can just cut off a lot of meat at once. We don't need these wings. There's a joint here, just like this. You just cut it at the joint. Here's the wing. It's round, the wing. Oops, it's broken. The wing is broken again. Something's broken with all of us. They're already big. Well, not that big. Well, 40 days, thank you. The second wing, now the breast. Don't mind that everything looks like this here. These are clean polyethylene bags, but when there are a lot of them, broilers of course, it won't turn out perfectly. Carefully separate the skin to remove the neck. The breast is all ready, in the pocket. We change the water because it gets cloudy after just one dip. That's all for now, more to come. That's what's left. You can't call this moo, ba, or cock-a-doodle-doo. This is just how I do it. There, the neck, hop. It's not that hard, actually. I weigh how much? 50 kilograms, comrades. 50 kilos I weigh. Well, 54, yes. So I think any woman can handle this absolutely to make her husband's life easier. This is a dog. Here you see the dog's den. The neck is for us now. The neck is for us because we love boiled neck. Wow, that's fat. So there's nothing left, neither this nor that. Let's hide the soup set. It's not very nice. Like this, smack, smack, and this. Chickens, chickens, chickens. Put all you off next. To be continued.
To be continued.
To be continued.
Well, I could have actually timed how long it took me to finish.
Around 6 or 7 minutes.
I can do it even faster. Do you realize how dangerous I am if you give me a knife? You get me, right? Just kidding. Actually, I really enjoy cutting meat. I really do. Actually, when we cut pork, I cut it until I'm almost fainting because it's not 7 or 8 kilograms. It's 150 kilograms, and you have to cut all of that. Then Sasha chops it up with an axe like this. But basically it's the same system, you just need to know how, since I have the education for it. I just know that in some places you cut at the joints, and in other places you cut along some other connections. And it's just easier to butcher that way. That's how it's done. And it turns out it's exactly the same in production because there's no other way. I'm tired. This isn't the first chicken. By the way, that was just now on the video. That's it. Here's a whole tub for the dogs and we've only done not even half yet. That's how it is.
Well, dear friends, we're done messing around with the broilers.
Though we still have about 5 left, you could say. They're just a bit smaller than the others. And since almost the entire flock has been thinned out with the fan, they're living peacefully. For now, I think they'll gain a little more weight in about 5 more days, or maybe even longer. There's still some feed left, probably enough for about a week, so they'll live for now, and in a few days we'll be done with them too. In general, if we sum it up, we really liked it. We ended up with 45.5 kilograms of meat.
19 it turns out.
Broilers, yes, and we actually slaughtered them at 40 days. Well, but I personally really liked it. I don't know, because I actually take care of them myself. I like that they're so calm and that they really grow incredibly fast. We got broilers for the first time, so how did it all happen for us? We took COP 500 hatching eggs. We hatched them ourselves in the incubator, so the chicks were ours, basically. Then, from the very first day, we fed them only Yuzhny Korony compound feed, and we didn't give them anything else. No eggs, no grass, nothing, no barley or whatever else people add. I don't know, like millet, nothing. We only gave them medicine for coccidiosis, gave them check tonic, vitamin E, and that's it. We gave them a course of medication right at the very beginning. Oh, 1 second, look, yes, we gave them a course of medication at the very start. There was vitamin D plus, calcium borgluconate, and something else. And when the intense heat started, we've had a week like this now, it's never below 35 degrees in the lowlands. It's just scorching hot. So during this time we gave them citric acid in their water, and that's it. We didn't give them any more antibiotics or anything else. There are probiotics in Yuzhnaya Korona, and just a little bit of Vitom. I added it when we were switching from starter to grower feed. That was just advice from poultry farmers to prevent diarrhea. And then, when we switched from grower to finisher, I didn't add anything anymore. Basically, we didn't have any losses at all. Many people wrote, "Don't say that, Gopti, until you get through it. You'll see, you'll start losing birds during the growing phase." None of ours died. There was no diarrhea, no yellow, white, or bloody stools. They all ate and drank well. Only one died from the heat. That was when it was very hot, right before we slaughtered them all. Basically, during all those days. And we also raised purebred birds. At Yuzhnaya Korona, not a single one died, not even one. Knock on wood, just in case, like this. So everything is fine, really. But of course we followed the main rules. Cleanliness, clean water, gravel for the purebred birds, but we didn't give gravel to the broilers. So we made sure to give all the vitamins and supplements as well. After raising broilers, I don't even want to keep egg-laying breeds for meat anymore because it's pointless. They eat just as much. I don't even see the point, honestly. After more than half a year, there's almost nothing to them.
We weighed the rooster, but did we weigh the first ones we tried?
We weighed the little ones. They were 1,600 grams, so that's at 3 months old. It's a meat and egg breed, a rooster. I didn't like it because they eat an incredible amount and they're really hard to handle. So that they wouldn't squirm or run around, we put them in a cool, dark place to keep them from running too much. But they still run around anyway. Well, in general,
It's not even comparable, really.
yeah, it's nothing like a broiler. I never expected that you could actually get 2.5 kilos by the 40th day. Almost all of ours are 2.5 or 2.3 kilos, and when we calculated, the average was about 2.4 kilos. These 5 remain. We didn't include them. So in these 45 kilograms, the ones we had left, in the end it was 45.5 kilograms in 40 days. I think that's really great. We fed everyone with compound feed, but maybe next time we'll try to do it the way some people suggest. So, some people feed them with starter feed, then finish with some kind of grain mix and feed them for a longer time, up to 60 days. But the meat will already be tough. Everyone says it's only good for ground meat. But we couldn't even make it to 45 days because it's so hot here.
But even now, today, it's still 30 degrees here.
Yeah, it's very hot, it's unbearable.
And still no rain, just like when we started, there hasn't been any rain yet. Because we've been filming this video for about 5 days now. Probably, yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Around that time, yeah.
That's the news. Overall, we liked everything. I'm thrilled. I'll definitely get Southern Crown again. I liked everything. We'll get more broilers too this year. No, because we raise meat for ourselves. Honestly, I thought half of them would die. So before this, I didn't expect such an outcome, but in the end, almost all of them survived. And we processed all the meat we could, and we still have more left.
Now we need to decide where to put the pig carcass and who will take it, since we have it.
It's early. You're eating a lot of meat. Are you going to finish it all?
There's still more shashlik and all that, yeah.
She'll eat everything now. Next year, we'll definitely get some, and we recommend even beginners in the countryside to get broilers. But be sure to follow all the advice from the feed manufacturer, the advice from professional poultry farmers, and don't slack off or feed the broilers just anything. And then it will be just like ours, perfect and with a good weight, and for everyone, and the liver was perfect. I say this as a veterinarian, and everything was great, which shows that they lived these 40 days perfectly. So goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for watching.
Come again.